This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. Head over to squarespace.com and sign up for a free trial today. Well, everybody, I have another Chayote, and this one, as you can see, is teeny tiny. And not only do I have a green one, I also have a white one. And the white ones, I believe, are a mutation of the green or from a recessive gene of the green. If it's anything like the larger counterparts, the larger Chayotes, these are milder than these guys because they don't have like that green sort of taste. And yeah, this is an interesting thing. And I think this might actually be a different species of Chayote, not just a different variety. Very easy to cut, not too tough at all. That one too. And the seeds in these are quite small. It's like hardly anything in there. With the larger ones, it's a little bit tricky to get them out, but with this, it seems like they're not even fully developed. Maybe these are underripe. Don't know. But let's cut a little slice of each. So first I'll start with the green one. That tastes almost exactly like a snow pea. That sort of taste. Yep. It doesn't really have so much of like the cucumber, melony sort of flavor that the larger one does. Next, I'll try the white one. Doesn't really taste like anything. Really, really mild. Just a little bit of sweetness. Both of these have like a 1 out of 10 on sweetness, like no tartness, no bitterness really. That white one is just like a mild vegetable taste. Maybe a little bit in the direction of like a parsnip, you know, like a mild root vegetable sort of taste. Maybe a little like a raw potato, but without the starch. So what I'm going to do with these is attempt to make a, well, at least my interpretation of a very popular Costa Rican dish. I think it's called picadillo. And picadillo is kind of like a vegetable or meat stew or curry that you put on top of rice or serve with rice. So let's do it. Did you know that I have a web store? Yeah, I sell t-shirts like this one here over on my website, weirdexplorer.com. In order to create that website, you may think that I had to be some sort of web creating wizard. No, I had no idea what I was doing, but I did it quickly and easily with Squarespace. I have been a happy customer of Squarespace for over 7 years. In literally 10 minutes, you can come up with a basic website. And then they're also very flexible. So if you want to change things around and make it just for you, you can use their website creation tools to do so, and it's simple. Whether you want a website for your business, a blog, somewhere to sell your fruit-related merchandise, or anything else, you can do that over at Squarespace. Sign up for a free trial today, and when you are ready to launch, you can go to squarespace.com/weirdexplorer and get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. I'm realizing now that I basically made this already when I did the regular size Chayotes, but I didn't know that I was inadvertently making something kind of like the picadillo at the time. And this time it is different. There's bell peppers in there, there's tomato puree in there, and the vegan chorizo that I put in there too. I basically just took a regular recipe that called for the chayote and chorizo, and I just swapped out a soy version. And this is probably not authentic. I don't know if you can actually call this picadillo or not, but it is, I followed a recipe this time and then made a lot of changes. So I'm closer to it maybe. But you know what? It looks good and it smells good. And it tastes good. So the white chayote doesn't really give a lot of flavor, but it absorbs the flavor pretty well. So when you eat this, you get this nice little texture. It's kind of like a juicy squash sort of texture. The green one, that does have a flavor. It's as if I put some green peas in here. It's that sort of taste. It's a little bit of a green and sweet flavor, but the texture of it is, of course, different. So this is good. It's totally good. I like it. It's not like a flavor that really like steals the show. It just kind of is a good base for other ingredients. Eating chayote just like on its own, you know, raw or cooked, leaves a lot to be desired, but it does take flavor pretty well, and it's nice. So I'm going to go enjoy my dinner, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll have something else with the chayote. There's so many different varieties, so many different parts that can be eaten. It's an interesting one, so we'll see. I would like to give a big shout out to Smarter Every Day, Loftyrex, and JMac. They are mega patrons over on patreon.com. Patreon, I'm sure you've heard about it, but basically it is how I can afford to go on all the adventures that I go on this channel and how I buy all the fruit that I buy. So if you are interested in supporting the channel, check out the link in the description below. Another way to help out is by going to my website. My website has all my videos organized into categories, which is pretty cool, and I also have t-shirts for sale over there. So check it out, and I will see you all next time.